Henry visits a student whose name he saw on James' papers. The guy's hand is bandaged and Henry realizes that's where Vicky bit him. It turns out he helped James and Vicky with the paper they were writing, but they weren't going to add him to the credits, so he killed them for revenge. Using a knife, the student takes Henry hostage, which is seen by the cops on the security cameras. Joe and his colleague immediately surround him and shoot the student in the shoulder to force him to release Henry, finally closing the case. When Henry goes home, he gets another call from his mysterious stalker. The guy knows Henry is 200 and claims to be 2,000 years old. He also says his name is Adam. Sometime later, Henry finishes a whole study on his list of deaths and discovers that different deaths may take longer to be reborn from. Abe gets angry because he hates seeing Henry so desperate to end his curse while he suffers from getting old, so they end up arguing. In the evening, Bill gets his briefcase stolen and decides to chase after the thief. He manages to tackle him and starts beating him up, only to then die of an apparent heart attack. The body makes it to the morgue and Henry is surprised to find that this 67-year-old has an incredible physique for his age. However, his brain had lots of illnesses, as if he had an old brain in a young body. There's a strange liquid in his stomach and no other food or drinks, so he concludes that's what killed him. Joe and Henry talk to Bill's son, who says his dad changed dramatically after his wife died. He forgot his family and focused on physical fitness and partying. Bill was found in Chinatown, but he hated that area, and in his briefcase they found a business card for some kind of healing clinic plus a large sum of cash. The duo next visits Chinatown and follows a series of clues to track down the spot where Bill died. There they see a fancy lady who looks very out of place in this neighborhood. They follow her to a shady door that has the same symbol they saw on the business card. When they go inside, they discover an expensive clinic named Eterna run by Dr. Gardner, who explains Eterna is a supplement that helps people feel young again. However, he refuses to give them a sample without a warrant. Henry notices that Gardner has had plastic surgery to make his nose longer and to feminize his jaw, which are unusual choices and probably mean he's trying to hide his real face. Then he pretends to accidentally bump into a patient to secretly steal her Eterna. Joe asks Gardner for a business card to get his fingerprints.